Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of my Drawing the Rockafire Explosion series. Today we're going to be drawing Mr. Beach Bear himself. Obviously I won't have the sketch this time. I still couldn't get my screen to work. I played around with color matching and everything. Just wouldn't do it. Maybe I'm too light of a sketcher. I don't know. But as you can see, his fur is a little bit longer than the rest of him. He's a little more shaggy than the rest of the characters. Other than Rolf, of course. So I'm going to a little bit bigger on the markings. Now to put his surfboard and the legendary log that he's sitting on. His neck was a bit long, I noticed that. I made a few adjustments throughout the video. Of course his mask pretty much matches everybody else's. I love his little teeth at the bottom of his mouth. It gives him a nice smile. The droopy eyes too, because he's nice and chill. The hair took me a bit, but I got the hang of it after a little while. Got it sketched. Just had to play around with it till I liked it. Now for his necklace. It doesn't look quite the same. I used a couple different variants of flowers. I'm not very great at drawing stuff on angles. I thought it turned out pretty good anyways. Doesn't have to be perfect. As you can tell, I did cheat a little bit on the guitar strap. I had to get the lines just right. I always loved the shape of his guitar. It's super unique. They must be really hard to get. One long swoosh. Gives off a late 70s, early 80s sort of vibe. Now for the strings and the rest of the components. For those of you guitar players, I am very sorry if I absolutely murdered this. I did the best I could to imitate his actual guitar. If this was a real guitar, I wonder how it would sound. I used Billy Bob as a reference here just to get the right color for the strings. It'll be nice to have everything match up when I get the full group photo done. As you can see here, I have to manually add a lot of the silver. And then back when I was doing the hand, I had to redraw the claws and everything. It's unique. It's an interesting look, but I forgot to do the line art and the sketch on a different layer. So getting some of the details in was really difficult. In goes the body of the guitar. Now for his shorts. They're kind of like a tropical scene. I couldn't imitate it very well, but I did my best. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I always tell you guys, color is my favorite part. I matched some colors to the other members that I have drawn so far, just to keep things a little bit more uniform. And of course, as you guys can see, I'm using actual pictures of the characters for reference. It took me a while to find the right color for the shorts as well. I decided to just use sort of a single base color and then use some shading to kind of make it pop, like I always say. For his necklace, literally just did the colors of the rainbow. I figured that's what would work out best. It looks great. It's supposed to be easy, but this log was actually the hardest part of coloring it. You'll see me adjust it several times to match the rest of the character better throughout the drawing. So at this point, I had to sketch in the knobs on his guitar. I realized later on, I completely forgot about him. So in they go. It turned out pretty good. By the end, you could hardly tell that I even forgot about it. Coloring the guitar strap was interesting too. You can see me adjust it a couple times. It's a lot more detailed and involved than I thought it would be. But again, I just play around with it until I think it looks good. His guitar is like a metallic silver / white. So I just put some speckles in there to kind of imitate that metallic look. Then finish it off with some shading. And here's the log I was talking about again. It wouldn't let me cheat this time and use my filler tool, the paint bucket, so I actually had to manually go around the perimeter. What a pain. I had to adjust the shape and the length of his head. His neck seemed a little bit long to me, so I pulled it down just a little bit. And for my favorite tool, the airbrush. Gotta get some shading in, make everything really pop. There's that silver coming in on the guitar. I love it. Gonna darken the edges of Beach Bear a little bit. Again, I used just a gray. I want to make them stand out from the background, because they're both white, of course. He had a little bit of red blush on his cheeks too. I tried to use Mitzi's color, but it was a little bit too pink. Looks like he's about done. I'm just going to add some text in there now to match the rest of the band. Again, I'm using Mitzi as a reference to size up the font and the color. And boom, there you go. That's your final result. Thank you guys so much again for watching, coming along with me on this journey. You guys seem to really like this, and I appreciate that. I've spent so much time making these characters. Mitzi took about 30 hours, 30 to 35 hours. Beach Bear took 30 hours. Looney Bird was like 40 hours. I know they're just simple cartoon drawings, but it's been quite the challenge for me, because I'm new to this art thing. I quit art for quite some time, and now I'm just getting back into it. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in that next one. Peace.